everybody. We want to say hello from Port Aransas and encourage you to come out and visit this weekend or even next, because Port Aransas Restaurant Week is going on and you do not want to miss the opportunity to try all of these delicious coastal flavors. Lots of really great deals and great food to eat, so we'll give you the scoop on that. Plus, we'll let you know what else is happening around the bend this weekend. You can still get out and have some fun. And speaking of the beach, Jace Tunnel has been going out and finding some really interesting things on his beachcombing adventures, and we're going to let you know what he found this week as well. So thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful day in coastal living. It's that time of the year we all look forward to this coastal culinary experience. We're celebrating 5 years of Restaurant Week here in Port Aransas, and I'm here with Mary. She is the chef here at Roosevelt's, one of the most iconic spots in Port Aransas, known for their fine dining, and they are one of the almost 20 restaurants participating in Restaurant Week. So we're very, very excited to visit with her. Talk to me a little bit about your experience as a chef and what you love about Restaurant Week.
Well, I have been a chef for almost 30 years. I moved to Texas 2 years ago, but majority of my career was in Nebraska. So I'm very familiar with Restaurant Week. I did it every year up there at the restaurants I was chefed at. I'm very excited to do it down here in Port A and showcase some of the Midwest flair that I can bring down to South Texas.
I like that. And again, you are bringing something unique, right? Because Nebraska is a little ways away, so I'm sure food tastes a little different there. What would you say are some ingredients that you lean into, or some of the styles that you use in Nebraska that you're bringing down to the coastal bend?
A little bit more comfort food, especially right now. Every week I make a new soup from scratch, and I have been doing a lot of since we're cold front right now, I have been using some recipes that I grew up with in the Midwest. A lot of potatoes, a lot of farm-to-table foods and such like that. So.
All right. Well, Roosevelt's has a fantastic menu, and what do we have in front of us? Is this going to be part of your Restaurant Week?
So this is going to be our special for the Restaurant Week. This is what we our seafood medley. It is one of our most popular dishes. It's a mixture of shrimp and scallops and lobster and spinach and tomatoes and a very somewhat spicy, creamy chipotle sauce, and you can get it with either the linguine or the fettuccine. It's a very delicious dish.
Nice. Okay, so some of you may have had Roosevelt's on your short list to come and try out. What better time than Restaurant Week, which kicks off today, and this year you get 3 weekends of Restaurant Week, so no excuses. This is happening from the 17th all the way to February 2nd, and again, we have almost 20 restaurants participating. So you said this is one of your most popular dishes. What are a few others? Y'all get your pen and paper so you're ready to write this down.
Well, we do a lot of fresh seafood, with our snapper being one of our amazing dishes that goes out quite a bit. Personally, mine is one of the fillets. You can't beat a petite fillet when it's cooked. Though.
Okay, and are y'all known for your desserts as well?
Absolutely.
What's your favorite? I saw a brow raise there.
Oh, that's a hard one. Probably my personal favorite is key lime, but I know that our creme brulee is amazing.
Mary's kiss.
Absolutely.
Okay, I love it. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to sort of help us dive into the menu here at Roosevelt's. Again, one of the almost 20 restaurants participating in Restaurant Week, January 17th all the way through February 2nd. You have 3 weekends, so take opportunity to come out, make it a date night, bring the family. They have lunch and dinner options and a few different price points as well. Now, reservations are encouraged here at Roosevelt's, and you want to dress nice. It's a really nice fine dining experience. So get yourself looking nice and fresh. Come out, enjoy Restaurant Week, and enjoy some of the food that Mary is offering here at Roosevelt's. We'll see you here. There are so many great things happening this weekend around the bend, so let's get straight to it. Tonight at the American Bank Center, it is the first game in the Ice Race Series against the El Paso Rhinos. So get out there, bring a jacket, and enjoy. Saturday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., it is Fit Fest 2025, the Health and Fitness Expo. Mark your calendars and join the 13th annual Fit Fest. Explore this vibrant fitness festival and discover a diverse range of healthy products and services from local vendors available to you here in the Coastal Bend. You can expect to see Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments, strongman competitions, roller derby, pro wrestling, and more. There's certainly something for everyone. In addition to that, there's going to be the second annual Fit Fest 5K presented by Heil Law Firm, and that's also happening at American Bank Center. Proceeds from the race go directly to Driscoll Children's Hospital, so it's all for a great cause. You'll get a goodie bag and a ticket for you and a guest to the Fit Fest Expo at American Bank Center. Saturday from 2 to 4, unleash your creativity with the drawing class at K-Space Contemporary. This class is perfect for working through creative blocks and learning to quickly transfer your ideas onto paper. This is available for ages 16 and up. Standing and tabletop easels are provided. Drawing materials are provided as well. All you need is a drawing pad or a sketch pad to draw in. All weekend long, you can take your taste buds on an island getaway with Port Aransas Restaurant Week happening every day until February 2nd. Restaurants through Port A's diverse food scene are serving up special prix-fixe menus with $25 lunches, $25 weekend brunches, $35 and $50 dinner options just for you. Don't miss your chance to dive into the best coastal cuisine in Texas. Last but not least, all weekend long, there's a free Coastal Bend Bays Foundation Earth Day, Bay Day art show. In fact, it's happening every day. This year, they partnered with the Art Center of Corpus Christi for a poster art contest. So check out the 20 lovely entries of mixed media on display at the Art Center of Corpus Christi through February 15th. And stay tuned for the winner announcement in February. That's what's happening this weekend. Be sure to tag us in your photos at Coastal Living TV on Facebook and Instagram. Have a fun and safe weekend.
Jay Stano here. Look what we got today. We got a Tursiops truncatus. That's for the scientists out there. This is actually a bottlenose dolphin, a skull of one. So that's about how big they are. This would probably be an adult. Very interesting animal. This thing, when I walked up on it, it was, you know, halfway buried. So you can kind of see where the sand was right here. But it must have died and then over time just kind of degraded, broken down, decayed. And then this is the skull that you find. So this would be the top part of it. You can actually see the teeth holes here. So it'd be like this, and then you'd have another piece on the bottom, jaw on the bottom. And they have these conical looking teeth that go, you know, into here. If we find, actually there's groups, I'll say the Texas Marine Mammal Stranding Network, you know, if you find a live one, you need to call the Texas Marine Mammal Stranding Network. If you're in Texas, if you're in Florida, call the Florida one, and so on. But a lot of people think that this might be a porpoise, but really in the Gulf of Mexico we don't have porpoise. So that's really, you get it to the East Coast, you start finding the porpoise. We have the bottlenose dolphin, and so you can, maybe that's one piece, one little fact there that you can tell your friends. There's about 600,000 of these dolphins around the world, and so they're pretty common. You've probably seen them. They're real playful. They can be in the waves, in front of ships. They're jumping in front of ships. So they feed on fish and squid, you know, yummy stuff like that. I guess that's about it for these. Just wanted to show you what this looks like in case you walk up on it. Very interesting animal. The other thing is you don't want to get too playful with them. So they're known for being friendly, coming up to the boat and stuff, but you don't want them getting used to people because they are wild animals. Bad things happen whenever wild animals become used to humans, and so you know, don't try to feed them Cheetos or anything like that. Just kind of observe them, take photos, and you know, enjoy the beauty. Okay, that's it for this episode of Beachcombing. If you have any questions about anything we didn't answer about these, feel free to put them in the comments, and we'll get back to you on those. All right, thanks. Bye.
You all remember about a week ago when our friend Jace Tunnel was on his usual beachcombing trip and discovered a little alligator on the loose. Yes, right here in our coastal Bend beaches. Well, we've got an update. His name is Chompers, as we mentioned earlier this week. And he is regaining strength and hydration, and now he's got a little more feisty attitude, which shows that he's probably on his way to recovery. They're treating him for pneumonia with antibiotics, fluids, and vitamins. A recent radiograph is showing improvement, so things are looking good for Chompers. They're trying to reduce his stress by making him comfortable in a large warm tank with a hide box as he continues to be a bit shy about eating on his own. It sounds like Chompers is in great hands with our friends at the Ark, so thanks to them for taking care of him and making sure he is rehabilitated to his fullest potential. Today we are back at JD Interstate Batteries, and as you all know, we're finally feeling winter, right? It's getting a little cooler outside, but before we hit those freezing temperatures, what do we need to do, JD?
And get that battery checked.
Yeah.
So what we try to do is check batteries. We do it for free, and it's a quick, easy deal.
Okay.
This is what we do. We get in a vehicle, we look at the terminals. That's critical. You know, the little white buildup stuff, we can take that off and get it nice and clean like these two are. And you don't really know that terminal stuff is building up unless you just take a quick look. And you don't have to do it yourself, bring it here, we'll do it. Once we get that clean, then we unhook the battery from the car and put a quick load on it. So we're doing a couple things. What we're looking for is an early failure or a weak battery. So if you got a weak battery, sometimes that'll go a couple months, and then a nasty storm like this hits, and here we are in the cold, and you're messing with your car. You get out trying to go to work or trying to take kids to school, doesn't start, it's freezing cold, it's just a mess. So, you know, on a nice day, bring it by, we'll check it for free and see where you're at.
It only takes a few minutes. Now, what are some other things we're looking out for? I know when I brought my vehicle in a few months ago, I didn't really have too many signs of my battery going out.
Right.
So what are some signals that we should bring it in?
So signals are like your radio acting kind of funny or a hesitant when it starts, you know, maybe and then it turns, stuff like that.
Okay.
Or just, you know, your gauge is acting kind of weird, stuff like that. And age. In this hot, you know, usually it's hot around here. Batteries only go 4 or 5 years.
Right.
So if you're driving a battery that's got that much age, it's time.
Yeah, and what I like is that JD Interstate's kind of on your way out if you're headed out of town towards Calallen or San Antonio or anything. So it's kind of a quick stop. Probably going to be done with this before we even finish the interview, which is so convenient. But again, make sure you're double checking those. And they work on every single type of battery you can think of. So here in the winter, some of us may be going out to the ranch, enjoying some time out there.
Right.
So we got, what kind of things can we work on?
Oh gosh.
Everything,
You
right?
name it. Yep.
Four-wheelers.
UTVs, scopes, like if you got any kind of hunting equipment
That's
that
right.
has a small little weird battery.
Feeders, right?
Oh yeah, deer feeders. Don't drive all over town
Batteries
looking.
for everything.
It's all right here.
I love it. I love it. And you guys
ma'am.
guarantee your batteries as well?
What's that?
Do y'all take care, guarantee, warranty, anything like
Yes,
that with
of
the
course.
batteries?
They all have warranties. Our least expensive line has a 90-day guarantee, and then our most expensive, like 3 or 4 years free.
Awesome.
Just
Another
depends.
thing you want to think about is how you're going to get rid of your battery when it does go bad. And the cool thing is that they responsibly get rid of and recycle the
Yep.
batteries, right?
Yeah, we get them to the right place.
Awesome.
There's different kind of chemistries that got to go different places, and we know what to look for and take care of it.
Yes, and I can testify at the fact that every time we're here, you're seeing all the biggest names. I won't mention who's here right now, but lots of really big names coming by that trust JD over any other company to service their vehicles. And I think that speaks volumes for the care they're able to take of their clients here at JD Interstate Batteries. So it doesn't really matter how long you've had your battery. If it's anything over, what, like a year,
Yeah.
it's worth coming to have it checked out
Yeah.
before we get this cold weather.
Or you
here
buy a
in
used
Texas.
car and you don't know,
Yeah. Yep.
bring it by.
Better safe than
Find out.
sorry, y'all. Absolutely. So stop by JD Interstate Battery, let them know Coastal Living sent you. And you know, this truck has 2 batteries, and he's just about done with testing both. So it's in and out, super quick service. As usual, don't forget to mention Coastal Living sent you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
We're off to a great start, but there's more to come. When we return, we'll give you some ideas and inspo on how to celebrate the upcoming holiday, MLK Day. And we're going to visit with our friends to see how they're doing over at the livestock show at the Richard M. Borchard Fairgrounds. We'll be back with more on Coastal Living. The Nueces County County Junior Livestock Show is happening from now till January 18th over at the Richard M. Borchard Fairgrounds. We had the opportunity to visit with some of the students and teachers participating this year to talk about what it takes to raise an animal and what they're hoping to win and experience from all of it. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Martinez, and I'm at Carroll High School right now. I'm a part of the Mary Carroll FFA chapter. This is my 10th and final year participating in the Nueces County Junior Livestock Show. So I've been raising pigs since I was in 3rd grade. I first started it as a hobby just because I wasn't in any extracurriculars, and it's now become something that I love to do, and I've been loving to do since I was little. To raise my pigs, it takes a lot of time and effort. I don't just raise one, me and my sisters raise 8. And so it takes a lot of time, effort, responsibility, time management, just to be able to go out there and work with all of them so that way they each get the equal amount of treatment that they deserve. For my first year, I ended up getting a reserve breed dark cross champion, which was in 2016. And then this past year in 2024, I won the reserve champion Duroc breed. And all over the years, I've learned patience, which has become a great virtue of mine. I've learned a lot of responsible and life lessons, kind of. I've gained great memories through all these past 10 years, and it's going to be hard leaving it. So freshman year, I became president of the Mary Carroll FFA chapter, and since then, I've been elected each year over and over again to represent this chapter. It has been an honor and a great thing I have done. It has helped me with my leadership skills, my talking abilities, communication skills, and just getting along with everyone has been an amazing experience for me. It's one of the best things that I can remember each year is watching not only my family, but the family that I've gained throughout the chapter, just be in the stands cheering for me, cheering for everyone in the chapter each day of the show. Whenever someone else goes up to show, it's just an amazing feeling to be in the stands and just hear everyone. And sometimes I look to the side and I laugh a little bit because it's just funny to hear everyone screaming. Y'all come out to the Nueces County Junior Livestock Show this year and come support, come see all the animals, come shop, come eat some good, fair food, and y'all have some fun. Thank you.
January 20th marks a national holiday. It's Martin Luther King Day. And of course, we're going to celebrate here in Corpus Christi, so make plans to join the 39th annual MLK Commemorative March. The Corpus Christi Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority is organizing this year's march, and of course it kicks off at 12 p.m. at the Nueces County Courthouse at 901 Leopard Street. It will end at the Church of the Good Shepherd at 700 South Upper Broadway. Attendees are invited to go into the Church of the Good Shepherd after the march to hear presentations. With the possibility of freezing temperatures on the day of the march, Corpus Christi Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority will continue to monitor the weather and post any updates on their Facebook page, so be sure to follow them. The theme of this year's parade is Mission Possible, protecting democracy in the spirit of nonviolence 365 days a year. If you can't make the march, of course, there are several ways to honor MLK's legacy, and one of those is just giving back to the community. You can help out at local nonprofits, search around online, and find a place where you can volunteer or even donate if time is not in your favor. National MLK Junior Day of Services encourages everyone to come together and volunteer their time to support those in need. And trust me, there are so many different people here that are in need right in the Coastal Bend. Honoring Dr. King's vision of equality, justice, and service is the best way to celebrate this day. And Monday is a day to transform his dream into action. Let's all do our part. The Harlem Globetrotters are the world's basketball team, touring over 400 cities and 25-plus countries, known for their ball-handling wizardry, rim-rattling dunks, and side-splitting comedy. You've got a chance to win tickets to see them at American Bank Center Thursday, February 13th. Just fill out the form at coastallivingtv.com for your chance to win.
Interested in growing your business? Coastal Living can help. Email us at advertise@coastallivingtv.com or scan the QR code on your screen for more information.
Here today on Coastal Living. We want to thank everybody who joined us on the show today, and thank you for being such faithful viewers. We're so grateful to have you on the other side of that screen. Get out there and have some fun this weekend. Tag us in your photos at Coastal Living TV on Facebook and Instagram. And as usual, yes, we do get to enjoy a 3-day weekend, but let's not forget what it's all about. So get out there and honor MLK and all the hard work that he's done to give us what we have here in our beautiful country today. Have a fun and safe weekend. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.